Hey, I'm so excited. So your starter kit just arrived, and I thought this would be a really fun thing to do, would be to unbox the starter kit with you. So I'm gonna show you with my starter kit how to unbox it and all the little hidden secrets and stuff like that, okay? Really, really excited, and congratulations on getting started with Young Living. So first of all, you either got one of the diffusers. If you upgraded to one of the other models, their boxes are a little different. Today I'm gonna go over the Desert Mist diffuser, but this is actually a dewdrop diffuser box. This is what your starter kit looks like. So you should have received a diffuser. You should have received this really pretty box wrapped in plastic. And then you should also receive your product guide, a magazine of sorts. So based on what time of year it is, you'll have a different magazine, and then you'll get a newsletter from Young Living. And actually every time you order from Young Living, your box will come or package will come with a newsletter from Young Living, which is really great because there's all kinds of really, really awesome information in there, from recipes to what we're doing throughout the world with outreaches and many other things, letting you know what's going on with Young Living. But like this one has a strawberry basil lemonade in it. So there's so many fun things that you can do and learn about just from the little monthly newsletters that come in your box. So the product guide is a really great resource for you to look up many of the different products that we have. I will tell you, this does not have all the products that Young Living sells. We do have a great deal of products. But this is a really, really great place to quick reference, to get started. And I have a lot of members who just loved shopping out of this book when they first got started with Young Living, because it was kind of all of the essentials and all of the basics. So it was a little less overwhelming than everything that Young Living has to offer. The magazine is a really great resource as well. Depending on which one you get, you're going to get so much wonderful information. And who doesn't love just thumbing through a really great magazine and, I don't know, gleaning great things. So anyway, so let's get started. Go ahead and wrap the plastic off of this really, really cute box, okay? Once you've got your plastic off, you are going to slide it out. It's two pieces. It slides out of a shelf. Ta-da! So this is the little outer lining, which is really nice because you can actually use it like as a display if you want to, or just pitch it if that's not your thing. I love displaying everything because I'm really weird. I just think it's so fun. So then from here, you're gonna see there's a little tab on the side of your box. You're gonna look for these little gold tabs, okay? Those little tabs are what you're gonna be pulling on all the time, and there's all kinds of hidden stuff. There's a little magnet in here. So you'll pull your box open, and up here on the top side, I know the first thing you wanna do is get into your oils. There's actually a hidden pouch. And so there's some really great information on all your different essential oils at a glance. And you even get a little book explaining all about the different products that Young Living has. And sometimes you don't realize we have stuff. Like, did you know we have skincare? Did you know we have Sleek, which is our weight management line? We have Kid Sense and Animal Sense, and so much more. There's so much more stuff in there, like makeup, my eyes. So anyhow, really great information in your box as well. So from here, you're gonna have 10 essential oils, but wait, I thought there were 12. Where are the other ones at? I get that question a lot, actually. Again, our little gold tab is hiding out down here. We're gonna pull on this guy, and then look guys, this actually turns into a display shelf. So there's a little Velcro button here and another one on the back side of this one, and you're just gonna connect those two little Velcro dots, and you now have an oily shelf. Now with yours being brand new, you may have to kind of give it a little kind of a wave and a wiggle to help it sit in a nice curve, okay? I've had a couple of them when they first came out, they look kind of wonky like that. But if that's your style, go for wonky, I won't judge you. But anyhow, so that's your little display shelf, which is actually very convenient to get to all of those beautiful oils. And then again, little gold tab, right? So when you look inside your box, it's like, oh, there's nothing else, Kim. But there's a little gold tab. So we're gonna pull on that, and ta-da! There's a whole bunch more stuff down at the bottom. I love that part. I've actually had a couple people call me and say, oh, I couldn't find this. And they pulled the tab out and they're like, oh my God, it was Christmas all over again. So it's very exciting. Underneath here, you're gonna get samples of your Ningxia Red. So the Ningxia Red is actually that antioxidant drink, really, really great for the immune system, My absolute favorite, my husband's non-negotiable. Based on when you got your starter kit, some of the kits did have samples of household cleaner in them, and then some of them have the thieves spray. So that is one variation that may occur. The nice thing about this thieves spray is that it's wonderful to stick in your bag, and you could actually spray down like tables at restaurants or high chairs. I always think the mom life, there's like 18 million things I can spray with this spray. But one of the things that a lot of people didn't know is that you can actually just give this one a little in the back of your throat. So I can't tell you how many times it's like saved my life when I was at church and I had to sing or speak and I ran out of cough drops because sometimes they do go out of stock. And this was just like a lifesaver when my throat was just had that really weird tingle. And so anyhow, love the spray. If you refill it, it doesn't serve the same purpose. So something to think about. But that spray is amazing when it comes straight from Young Living. Another thing you're getting in here is your hand sanitizer. That's in its own little compartment, right? So there's your hand sanitizer, your spray, or your household cleaner will be in here. And then look, you get 2 roller fitments. How fun. And you've got 2 more bottles of essential oil, which usually it's Stress Away and Peace and Calming are hiding out down in the bottom. So calm down, don't stress out. It's in the bottom of the box. So anyway, last thing we're gonna show you is the roller fitments, okay? And this is gonna be a really great way. Most of us, if you are like me, Stress Away is just the automatic. So what you can do to get started right away with your starter kit, do this with me. Take your little cap, or if you have a different oil you've been dreaming of rolling on, and you're just gonna put your cap on, unscrew your cap, put it on at like a 45, put it straight on the cap without screwing it back on, okay? So see, it comes off. Set it right on there, and then you're gonna tip it at a 45-degree angle, and the threads of the cap will pull out that little piece, and now you have a wide open bottle. Be careful not to spill it, okay? Don't spill your precious oils, but it's really a great way to get that piece out so you're not ruining your nails. And then you can just take your little roller fitment, stick that inside the bottle, and then I like to actually just use the cap to put the roller fitment on there nice and tight. Okay, you can push it down if you want to, that's fine too, but I just like using the cap, it's easy, and you can see the seal is on there really, really well, so it's working, and we can get started on applying our Stress Away, or whatever oil you chose, and I like putting it on my wrist and rubbing together, and always remember to take a nice deep breath. I always forget to do that because I get busy, and I just think, oh, it's on me, I'm good. But there's so much power in taking that nice long breath with that essential oil, okay? So now we have our roller fitment of Stress Away. You can actually stick this little cap in some Epsom salt, and now that little bit of oil that was in here is now gonna infuse into your Epsom salt so you can take a stress relieving bath. So that's another fun thing you can do with your empty lid or your empty bottles, okay? So we've got all those goodies. We're done with our box now. Everything has been opened up and taken out, right? So now let's get to our diffuser, okay? When you open up this box, it's got a really beautiful encasing that helps keep the diffuser safe when it's being transported. So again, we're gonna go over the Desert Mist diffuser today because that's what I had out and available. So you've got your cord, you wanna untangle your cord with the wire tie. On the bottom of your diffuser, you will actually notice that there is the port for the plug. Now, some people like to unplug the diffuser on a regular basis, go to the sink, fill it up, bring it back. I started doing that when I got started with my new Desert Mist diffuser, and then I realized it's just not my speed. If I don't have water sitting right next to the diffuser, I'm probably never gonna use it because it's just the pace I go. So I take my old Ningxia Red bottles actually, which this is a special exclusive Club Red bottle, but I love it shiny. And I just take this and I will pour this into my water reservoir, okay? Now I wanna show you this before I put water in here. If you look on the side here, there's almost like a line where this is. You can fill it to the top. I personally don't like to go quite so high, but I will kind of use that line. So this is separated on the outside here. There's a wider part and a thinner part, which creates a line in here. There is no official maximum fill line that I'm seeing. There is one right inside here as well. So anyhow, it's about the same spot though. So that's about where I would say you could fill your water to, is to this line right here. But I've gone to the top again, it's not a big deal because this is your air valve right here. The most important thing to know is you never want water to go down inside here because this goes to the motor, okay? So if you ever get water or liquid down inside that hole, you can actually ruin your diffuser. So that's why they've done all these safety features and they've got it set up where it's darn near impossible to get water down there, which I love because I've actually ruined a diffuser when my daughter ruined a diffuser. She ruined my rainstone by overfilling it. Water got into the motor and ruined the diffuser because it was plugged into an electrical output. Thankfully, nothing bad happened to her, so I'm grateful for that. Anyhow, you go ahead and put your water in here to that fill line, okay? Once you do, or you can go a little above or a little less if you know you're diffusing for just a few hours and you just want something quick and short. Once you've got your water in there, you're going to take this piece right here and you're gonna line up this little part. Remember I showed you that air valve? This is gonna go right over top of that air valve, which will actually help circulate the air, okay? So we're gonna put that right here on there, and now that's gonna help push all the air out of the diffuser. And then we're gonna take our little cover, okay? So here's the diffuser with our little piece on, okay? Line it up, and you can tell if it's not lined up, see, it doesn't go on, but you get it lined up and there it falls right on there. And then you put your cover right on top of that. Ta-da! So there's your diffuser, okay? Now your diffuser has two buttons on the back side of it. If you press the power button, that's the one that has the little round with the line, which is like all of our power symbols. That one will turn the diffuser on, okay? And then if you press it a second time, it'll run for intermittently. So about every 30 seconds, it'll shut off and take a break. If you press it a third time, so you pressed it once to turn it on, a second time to intermittent do it. If you press it a second time from there, it'll do another intermittent, which is even longer, which makes it run for 12 hours, okay? Which a lot of people love, especially at nighttime for kids, okay? My kids sleep 12 hours, so anyhow, the other button looks like a light bulb. So you can guess what that means. It's gonna change your light settings, okay? So when you first turned your diffuser on, it's bright white. If you press your light button one time, it's gonna go to a lower white light. If you press it a second time, it's going to go to rainbow, okay? Candle flicker, just kidding. So bright white, low white light, from there it's gonna go to candle flicker, which is my favorite setting. Then from there, it'll do the rainbow, okay? And what that means is it's gonna shine red first, because that's the first color of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv. And then from there, it'll go red, orange, yellow, green. It slowly cycles through all the colors of the rainbow, which is wonderful if you have this in the kids' room because they might be fighting over what color it should be. I did read some studies though that talked about ambient light and the significance of having only a red light in the room because that will actually disrupt the optical nerves less, and so they can actually rest better. It sends less signals to the brain, helping people rest deeper. So if you have to have a light on, the red light's actually the best one. If you hit rainbow, that'll be there. Now, if you hit a second time from there, it's gonna be red again, but this time it's gonna stay red, which is again, lovely for sleeping. If you have to have a light on, that is the ideal color. And then if you wanna have it out for Valentine's Day, maybe cut out a little heart and like put a paper heart over top of this, and then it's shining red. And so there's all kinds of fun things you can do with the different colors. And so as you cycle through the light button, it will cycle through all the different colors. One thing that I get a lot too is people are like, I don't want this thing to shine at all at nighttime. How do I get the motor to run but not have the light shining at all because I want no light? If you press and hold the power button for about 10 seconds, 15 tops, the light should turn off completely, okay? If for some reason that's not working, you just cycle through all the colors of the rainbow and the very last light setting is going to be off, okay? So when you get to about purple, then pink is gonna be next, and then the last color is off. All right, so that is your Desert Mist Diffuser. You are now all set to go with your premium starter kit. What is the first thing that you're going to diffuse in there? I currently love Stress Away and Peppermint. That's my absolute favorite thing to get started. It makes me feel like I'm at the beach. And then I like to sit back and look through my catalog and my magazines and all my good stuff. And if you signed up with Young Living with anyone on our team, we typically like to make sure you have all of your resources as well. So just make sure you look out for that package in the mail, or you've already been given it the day you signed up. And you should have all kinds of really great stuff like a pocket reference as well as the Oily Life Guide. These books are absolutely wonderful resources to help you figure out how to use the oils more specifically to the things that you're looking to accomplish in your health and wellness journey. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching and congratulations on your starter kit. Welcome to Young Living, and please let us know how we can help you move forward.